Grand Rising Pioneers. Make sure we're live and get this shared out. Another beautiful day. I can see the morning star starting to peek his head. We're gonna manifest another beautiful day today. Certainly hope you're doing well wherever you are out there in the matrix and galaxy. Sending you all much love and high vibrations out to wherever you may be. So many of you asked for this, and now you're gonna get it. You asked me to come back out here and speak more about mindset, money, and manifestation, because some of you have said to me, you're poor, and I had to stop you right there and say, you are not poor, pioneers. You are just misinformed, uninformed, and misunderstood. So let's get this shared out. Give me a quick second to share this to a few places, to get a few people in here possibly. Alright, share it to our Discord, get some of our fellow pioneers in here, and a few other Discords we are in. Go ahead and kick back, relax, grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, kicking our day off with a nice 6-ounce glass of Moscato on this beautiful, what's gonna be a beautiful Wednesday, Miércoles, the day of Mercury. So let's share this 1 second, get this out there. Sorry, I'm in a few Discords, you guys. I want to see if we can't get a few people that are, it could be 12 hours difference, time zone. So we're going to make sure we can get everybody in here that might want to talk about cryptocurrency today and the recent volatile action we've seen in the first week of June coming out of D-Day as we exit May Day. None of it surprising when you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. So sharing this all over you guys. Alright. Alright, almost done, you guys. Alright, we're done, you guys. Appreciate you for your patience. Again, thank you, pioneers, awakened souls, aware wolves, divergence, and glitches, for your support, for bringing the Daily Candle Close news to 111 subscribers, that very powerful manifestation number. So, again, thank you, because we got a whole lot to talk about today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I got the cat in the hair chilling with me. My son's with my mom. We got birds about to be out singing, and I feel wealthy. I feel rich, realizing I create happiness every single day. In fact, I feel like the wealthiest person alive with inside my own paradigm. Why? Because I do what I love with a smile on my face, pioneers. It's not a hassle. It's not a burden. I love to do this. And people talk to me and they say, I wish I could do what you're doing with the amount of love that you've got. Life isn't fair. How come people get to do what they love and I'm just here stuck in this dead-end job that I absolutely hate? Hold it right there, pioneers. I chose this life, and you chose that life. Wealth. The wealth mindset begins when you realize you are responsible for where you place yourself and where you find yourself and the life you're living today. Can I get a hello? Because we got a whole lot to talk about, pioneers. You're not poor. You're just misinformed, uninformed. Magic, money secrets that are going to blow your socks off. because I'm here to raise the frequency and raise the vibrations today. I'm really outside plugged into the matrix every single day like Neo the One. Breathing in that Merkaba, that prana, that life force, that energy you call breath. Sending out peace, love, and abundance. Beautiful pioneers, we are out here in the heart of the matrix, plugged in like Neo, having a beautiful, manifesting a beautiful day. I don't have a job, because job means just over broke, pioneers. I have a job. What's the difference, coach? Well, you see, pioneers, my job means joy over boredom. A lifestyle. Can I get a hello? I take care of myself, my inner peace, my mindset, my higher self. I make sure I got a good mental health every single day. Yeah, people get in the way. Things get in the way, but your inner peace is the greatest form of wealth. Your mindset is your greatest asset. When you learn to cultivate an inner peace, you'll become rich, wealthy, realizing you create happiness, the wealthiest person alive. So let me tell you this, pioneers. When I first started 3 years ago on YouTube, I was going to give up, but my son told me, don't. Keep going, Dad. And I started handing over hundreds and thousands of dollars for learning and buying equipment. Putting in 10,000, 50,000 hours of investing. People like, you crazy, coach. My family worried about me. My friends, loved ones worried about me. But I said, wait, if I can invest in a great tool myself that can help me create at a very professional level, down the road, I can maybe inspire millions of people. Wait a second, coach. Right now I'm doing it today. Can I get a hello? Because I did something yesterday that my today is thanking me for. I planted seeds that I can now eat fruit from. And I'm going to plant seeds today that I can eat fruit from in the future. You got money to buy clothes, cars, to get your hair cut, to do whatever, to get this new house, to go to the bar, Coachella. But where's the money when it comes to investing in your dream? Because you work 50 hours at the workplace, but what are you doing with the 100+ hours a week for yourself? That's where we need to take a look at. How much are you investing in your dream every single day? Because Coach Abe has been up, I only slept 45 minutes, been up since 1:30 yesterday. You're losing if you're not taking advantage of the 24 hours in a day. I've sold a lot of things in my life, possessions, and I realized, wow, I didn't even know I was that wealthy. I just had to look around my bedroom. Can I get a hello? A lot of people say I am poor, and I told you I am are the two most powerful words in this universe, and whatever you put after it, you become. When I say I am poor, you become poor. I am broke, you become broke. When you say I am tired, you're now tired. You're now being the victim. Life is not something happening to you, it's responding to you. Instead of saying I am poor, because words are powerful beyond measure, words are your bond. Start saying this, I am working to become more financially free, secure, stable, because financial freedom is a lie. That's more empowering. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Pioneers, you're not poor. You're just uninformed, misinformed, and possibly misunderstood. Money secrets that will blow your socks off. See, knowledge is power, but only when you take your knowledge and add utility to it, you can then elect it to wisdom. See, I'm in the uncommon 1% club, pioneers. If you are doing what 99% the herd of humanity is doing every single day, which is just going along with the default matrix subliminal programming, the Alice in Wonderland techniques, the MK Ultra, then you'll get what they get. But if you can do what the uncommon 1% the pioneer does, then you can live like the uncommon 1% the pioneer. Wealthy, rich, realizing you create happiness, waking up every single day, not even needing any food, water, because you're becoming breatharian again. Not health advice. I'm doing what I love every single day. I'm in the uncommon 1% club. A lot of people complain to me. They're like, Coach, I hate my job, but you're still there. Cognitive dissonance. You're not poor, pioneers. You're misinformed. You're uninformed. You're misunderstood. When I talk about becoming financially stable and secure and wealthy, hey, Jazzy, I want you to remind yourself that wealthy people provide value for other people. This cat provides value for me. Wealthy people provide a service. I'm providing a service. Be of service. Every single day, instead of asking yourself, how can I make $1 million? Ask yourself this. Ask yourself, how can I serve 1 million people? Can I get a hello? Because we're going to have a beautiful day. You will grow wealthy when you ask, how can you serve 1 million people? Money should never be primary. It should always be secondary. I don't care about money. Money cares about me. Money is just paper. It has no value. People, this cat has value. When you realize life has value, when you realize every single day all you have to do is be in alignment, realign your moral compass, and be in tune with nature, the matrix, and your true calling, your higher self, when you can do those things, ooh, how abundant and wealthy and rich you will be. And therefore, money now becomes a byproduct, a tool. I love to breathe in that energy, that Merkaba, that life force, that Pneuma, that prana. Money is just a byproduct. You see how I became wealthy, pioneers? You are not poor, you are just uninformed, misunderstood, and you just don't know. We were not taught finance, economics, and civics. Talk about producing. Start being the producer. When you watch a Hollywood movie, you got the producer, the executive producer, the, etc. The producer of the film finances the film. That's me, financing Daily Candle Close News. You see, the producer can sack anybody under him, though, because the producer is funding the film. When you learn how to become a producer, a creator, the architect, the alchemist, a producer of your own life, you'll grow wealthy beyond measure. You see, a lot of people, as soon as they wake up, they just consume TikToks, walk videos, sporting events. They gotta eat. They ain't even put in no work. They think they need breakfast yet. Breakfast stands for breaking the fast. They're on the gram, the TikTok, distracting themselves. TikTok, your time's running out. Consuming information, which may be cool, but at the same time, you want to learn how to produce. You want to say, what am I creating today? Like Coach Abe here at the Daily Candle Close News. Who am I helping today? And now you'll become wealthy. I've produced hundreds of videos. In other words, I've provided a service, hopefully to millions of people, and that's why I'm wealthy. You don't become wealthy by giving nothing. You become wealthy by giving everything you got. You're not poor. You're just uninformed, misunderstood, and misinformed. You're not poor, you're just distracted, pioneers. You wake up distracting yourself from what you're supposed to be doing in this matrix. That's why a lot of people feel they are poor. No, you're just distracted. You're not focused. You're not enjoying the day, your life. When I became financially stable, secure, I realized it's because I was able to focus. A lack of focus is the death of all potential. Can I get a hello? We all have the same 24 hours in a day, the same amount of time, but what we do with that time matters. It separates us. How you use your time is everything. Everything. You're not poor. You just have a poor time, attitude, mentality. Sometimes. You have poor time management, risk management. Sometimes you're doing too much, overloaded. Or you're not doing anything, sitting on the couch, Netflix chilling, gonna come home and play video games. You're focusing on too many things instead of yourself. I told you, instead of having a lot of priorities, have one. My son, my cat, myself, my family. That's it. One mission. And execute so I can elevate. This is the secret of the wealthy individual. Don't go out there and flex. They focus on one thing. They do it well. They become a master of an architect, alchemist. Like me here on the Daily Candle Close News, Coach A. You're not poor, you're just lazy. You just want the overnight success. I told you that it's not real. Everybody wants that overnight celebrity. They want to hang out at the finish line, and nobody wants to run the marathon, the race. I gotta have a talk with Twister. I mean, you see me day in and day out. The most consistent Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan of the cryptocurrency of YouTube. I'm always showing up. Are you showing up to your life? Or are you absent? Are you being stagnant, complacent? Where are you right now? Get out of bed. Grand rising, pioneers. It's not morning. Who died? See the spell casting? It's not that you are poor. You need to put in the effort. The 10,000 hour theory. The broadening your knowledge, gnosis, and wisdom. Reading books. Manifesting. Doing a skill. Building a craft. And doing the work to get you to your outcome. I became free, which made me financially stable and secure because I expanded. You're not poor. You're just not taking the opportunities that lie in front of you, that come to you every single day. You feel that every single day, it's not your chance. If I don't get on the boat, I'm gonna miss it. Life doesn't wait for anybody. I started to share on YouTube at the right time. If I'd have waited any longer, it'd have probably been too late. If I'd have quit, I'd have never been here today. Sometimes things don't come around twice. We don't get this same chance today, tomorrow. Carpe diem, seize the day, pioneers. You are not poor. You're just eating. You're just TikToking. You're, walk videoing, sporting eventing, going to concerts in the bar on the weekend, dollar menuing. When I learned how to eat from the billionaire menu, pomegranates, grapes, papaya, coconut water. I'm eating every single day because health is wealth, but I'm fasting too. I'm taking care of myself again. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Breakfast stands for breaking the fast. You're healthy and rich, you don't even know it yet. How would you feel if I gave you a lottery winning ticket? $1 million. You'd love me. You'd be like, yes, Coach Abe's the best. He made me one of the wealthiest people in the world. Well, mimic those expressions. Manifest that now. Learn to bring more positivity into your life so you can manifest it into your space. Raise the frequency, raise the vibrations here in the matrix, the matrice, the womb, so you can embody the same energy you seek to attract back. You're becoming a vibrational match to the wealth and abundance you seek to have. People always say, Coach, why do you always breathe? Because I'm wealthy, pioneers. Wealth is health. Life is good to me. That's why I do this. My emotional bank balance is high. I'm rich. I'm a quadrillionaire. You can't touch it. No. Because I got a peace of mind. My inner peace, my higher mind, is the greatest asset, my greatest form of wealth. I'm not poor. I stopped removing myself from being around the wrong people because energy is contagious, and I started to vibe higher. That's why I'm a hermituitous or recluse a lot of the time, or with my family, the cat in the room. I wanted to learn from people who were ancient, or from people who I wanted to be, because children are perfect. I respect my mentors too, because I can learn from them. They teach me a thing or two. So respect me too. You're not poor. You just think and believe that things will never change. No, it can change right now today, but you have to allow it to change for you. You have to do the work, build the craft and skill to get you to your outcome. We ain't drunk. We just parched. When I look at my life and I say, oh my goodness, I have came a long way. And I say it's only because I have allowed a change to happen. I said, I cannot do the same thing every single day and expect different results. That's the definition of insanity. I had to level up. I had to change my routine. I had to build my craft and skill and be part of the uncommon 1%, the Pioneer Club at the Daily Candle Close News and Pioneer Academy. I had to start helping people, making power moves, leveling up, investing in myself, equipment, in you. And in return, I became wealthy, abundant, loving myself, overcoming suicidal tendencies and thoughts that I battled for over 10 years. I had a better attitude towards myself, towards money, towards the world. If you hate money, hate the world, everything hates you back. If you say I'm neutral, everything else is a tool to you. Remember, money is a tool. It's currency. It's a tool. It's energy. That's why they call it currency. Your thoughts are currency. You want to learn how this currency works. It's called money flow. Currency flow for a reason. Like in a river, an ocean, the current, it flows. Be like water. Peace. You're not poor, pioneers. You are abundant beyond measure, powerful beyond measure. It's just that you're not manifesting it and saying, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am abundant. And you're not, doing the work it takes and saying, thank you, cosmos and universe, so you can become the most wealthiest person you know. Gratitude is linked to wealth, pioneers. Can I get a hello? If you're always complaining, I hate my job, I hate my life, how will you ever expect to feel better about yourself? You gotta start saying thank you, cosmos, universe, for this pneuma, this breath, this life force, this energy. What a treat. Hakuna Matata, no worries for the rest of our days. We all have the same amount of time. Don't worry. Don't worry about me, support me. If you worry about me, you will manifest negativity to me. If you worry about my family, you'll manifest negativity towards my family. But if you support me and my family, guess what? You'll manifest support and abundance to me and my family. Because that's what I do for you here on the Daily Candle Close News. You got to start realizing you can be a creator, co-creator of the life you want, of the life for others around you. But if you got to start feeling like a victor of circumstance instead of a victim, and start embracing who you really are. And say, wait a minute, I've got something, a gift, talent. I told you comes from the Latin word talentum, which derives from the sum of money. Your talent, talentum, should bring you something back. It literally means the sum of money. Find your talent. Share it with the world, like I'm doing here, and you'll become wealthy. So you can say, it's the greatest time to be alive. Can I get a hello, pioneers? I love every single one of you. I'm just out here vibing in the cosmos, the matrix, with you all. Gonna check the chat and see if we got anybody viewing. Certainly got one like already. Cool. I know it's early, so awesome. But let's go ahead and look at what we've been talking about in the price charts over the last few days for cryptocurrency, and speak about a few things. I guess it's where we'll go ahead and start. I am here to invest in you. That's my goal. And so I want to thank you all for viewing the Daily Candle Close News, where we talk about everything crypto, finance, almost daily, especially weekly. So let's just jump real quick right into today's video, talking about what we've been talking about the last few videos, the last few days, because we've been out here almost daily over the last week with Awakened Soul last night and a few other videos as well. We knew that we did not want to lose this level of 27,200, or else we were coming down to around 25,200 plus or minus. We had a plan A, if then statement, a plan B, and the short plan B has been killing it lately. Okay, high leverage long, back up to a resistance, and now getting a sell off, possibly right back down and even lower today, looking like another sell and short opportunity to get out of these falling wedges, these broadening falling wedges that are breaking already to the downside again today on the 2-hour time frame. This would have been our saving grace to get a bounce right here, and once it didn't break 27,200 rejection, boom, short. Start already making a ton of money today. And people have been making a ton of money off of my calls. I get so excited off the messages I hear and receive, the amazing success I see from the group, just because I've taught these people about bull traps, bear traps, long wick theories, rising wedges, falling wedges. This young woman, she came into the group as a hairstylist. She was struggling, a mother of two, struggling on the investing in the longer time frames. But now she's starting to kill it trading leverage, you guys. Congratulations. She couldn't figure it out. And then we realized it dawned on me that she needed shorter time frame leverage pattern trading. And she has gotten amazing, because she's got good basic technical analysis skills, a mindset of a pioneer. all under her belt. And again, I'm here to help you succeed. I'm trying to help you from losing a ton of money in this market, you guys. You see, everybody thinks that this sell-off recently has to do with the FUD and fear, uncertainty, and doubt around Binance and CZ and Coinbase. And yeah, it's true, cool, maybe, but it's more like D-Day, Normandy landings, Nuke City, Operation Neptune in the charts right now. It's so much bigger than what it seems. We just came out of the full moon. 3 to 5 days after, we tend to get a amazing buying opportunity sometimes, you guys. So this is no different than going back to when, if we look at this on the daily time frame and hide everything, when everybody was fearful around Terra Luna sale, around FTX sale, and then we hit 15,000, you guys, I was screaming buy. We were getting huge buy opportunities that have led to 100% profits for Bitcoin. A run up from 15,500, 16,100, the golden ratio of phi that we were teaching you about, to right here. So are we going to continue to get some of these same buying opportunities here on the 2-hour time frame right now? If we continue to go down, maybe we hit 22,300. That is our target range. That's still setting a higher low, but we will see. Who knows? Only time will tell. The news is being thrown at us right now with all the nonsense right now, and people are falling for the narratives. We've been talking about it, okay? Become someone who knows the game, so you don't have to play the game. Okay, it's not just TA, it's not just plan A, plan B, stop losses, etc. It's about decoding, date durations as well. You've got to be, I've said before, you've got to be Peyton Manning, the greatest quarterback ever, who goes on the field, Omaha, Omaha, calls audibles and says, if this happens, do this, if this happens, do this, yes. But it's about knowing what's coming up, like D-Day, like Mayday, Mayday. Sell and may walk away. The esoteric things that we teach here around decoding, numerology, gematria, astrology, ancient astrological teachings from an ancient prehistoric world, because life-changing money is being made here at the Daily Candle Close News, and we couldn't be more happier for you. That's what it's about. Our work 3 years in is always been about you. It blows my mind away to get these messages, and I just can't believe the amount of success that people are having right now, because they are following the long wick theories, like this one right here, or this one down here. We'll hide the buy, sell, accurate swing, boom. Long wick theory. I'm training an army of traders that are taking everybody else's money, period. Because these pioneers and their skill set and mindset is crafted. It's player versus player. And they're taking other people's money. Period. So, we see, again, this same broadening falling wedge. We had a bounce from almost 25,200. What's $100 off? I was $100 off, you guys. I said 252 because I stay in the 252. Crypto 25. Cryptocurrency 52. Very exoteric things, 52 weeks in a year. Okay, so we got to 25,300 something. Wow, and had a bounce. Now we're getting a rejection. We bounced right back to the 223 and the 322 exponential moving averages on the 2-hour time frame above our broadening wedge. Okay, failed to hold support of all of this, break our 27,200 range. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 indicators that I've shared with you all. 5 if you count the bearish retrace pool of the 702 that we just got rejected from again and are heading back down. So, I don't know how much more I can be efficient. We could very easily come back down to 23,000, 24,300 and fill in some of these open order ranges. Right here at around 24,005. 245. Who knows? Even lower possibly. As long as we don't break 21,500, you guys, we're still good. That's going to be sudden destruction. We teach you this here. Sudden destruction. That 244, maybe we fall at 24,400. We break that, we could easily go to 21,500. This 100 today, when we look at today, we see it's 100 days to the start of this year's Rosh Hashanah. That will kick off the end of the 50-year Jubilee. Okay, this is a multiple day event practiced in Judaism. So pretty important, I think, very important. Today, again, I told you guys, today adds up to 56. And I told you, you are not poor, pioneers. You are just simply uninformed. Giving you that same 56, that 47, that 52 we were talking about, 25, as above, so below. But what it is, you're just spellcasted under the mind control of the world, the subliminal programming of Alice in Wonderland and MK Ultra. Anything that comes out of your television that tells lies to your vision. Remember that. So very important, that 56 that we know we get in BTC as well, that 25, and we are coming out of 25,000, maybe heading right back down to 25,000, coming out of D-Day, Normandy landings, and Operation Neptune. A lot of you think that this may not have a lot to do with why cryptocurrency is in a downtrend right now, but I'm going to share with you why it does with the decode. When we look at Operation Neptune and we tie it to cryptocurrency, it's very easy. Operation Neptune is going to give us that possible maybe $22,400, $22,300 range in the 223 year, tying us to our favorite pals, Skull and Bones, the fraternity of brotherhood, the brotherhood of death at Yale University. But anyway, we get that 224, that same 224 that we know we get in the creator and mythological character Satoshi Nakamoto, which they tell us is, well, Bitcoin's father. So anyways, this is Saturn, Sat. That's why Bitcoin is broken down in Sats. Saturn is the one ring to rule them all, the Lord of the Rings, the God of 1,000 names. Some call it the oldest son, the first known God, or El in Hebrew. Okay, so it's, again, Satoshi Nakamoto will go down as a mythological character, very similar to the fact that yesterday was not only Normandy landings, it was William Delbert Gann, his birthday yesterday, 6/6. So when we copy this and paste it, we're going to get the same 181 that we were getting in Satoshi Nakamoto, which was tying us to Operation Neptune 224. And don't forget today, you guys, it is World Caring Day, and I care about you pioneers, which is why I'm always here, giving you high peace, love, and abundance. So when you type out World Caring Day, you're going to get that same 224. So very powerful. Wanted to come out here on World Caring Day and care about my pioneers. So that's why I'm here, doing a Wednesday morning with you all. Very powerful live. Wanted to come out and celebrate World Caring Day. As we come out of Operation Neptune, William Delbert Gann's birthday, that has brought us a great opportunity to make some high leverage trades to the downside and the upside. We've spoken recently about this, about possibly getting a sell-off before continuation to the upside. We'll speak more about this in a second. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Get back into the price charts, and we'll get into some more decoding in a minute, maybe. Let's check the chat. All right. All right. TA, though, you guys, it's not a crystal ball. It will give you an edge. All these indicators and things that I'm sharing, it'll make you profitable forever, yes. But the decoding is where it counts. We can go to Vegas and maybe count cards like the movie 21. We might not win every hand. Might get beat up. But we're going to walk away a winner. Remember, that's what the movie shows us. And that's the message to take here. So when you get in the Pioneer Academy and you follow the craft and skill that we're teaching here and you watch the videos, You don't have to be in a group or the Discord or, whatever. You can get the knowledge out of the 200 videos that I've got out there. But I just want you guys to be better and up to date. And I'm going to try and be more active and informed. That's why I'm doing this live with you today. So, Bitcoin 2-hour time frame. We've talked about, again, oh, Jazzy, you're so cute. Thank you. She's purring all over me. We've seen this lower high coming in. That's a bull trap, you guys. We've talked about this. So, this is not good. Possibly going to get rejection and come right back down. We could break 25,004, 25,003, and break 25,2, 25. We've talked about this. So, yeah, I'm just not, again, believing the narratives that this is about Coinbase and Binance, right now. Don't forget today is the day for, remembering Normandy landings. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. I got 111 subscribers. That's the manifestation number. Thank you, pioneers. Gonna be doing a $100 giveaway as soon as I get my TikTok and Twitter set up. As soon as everyone follows me on my Twitter and my TikTok, I'll be doing a $100 giveaway for my 100 subscribers. So stay up to date for that. I want to give back. Remember that. So, all right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull this regression trend all the way out now. Yeah, so we've talked about this, just possibly getting another rejection or lower high. Now we're going to see if we can hold the heart line and get a bounce. We want to see if we can bounce it and possibly come up. This be the start of an impulsive wave. Say maybe a 1, 2, 3, a 4 drawn out. I don't know. 4 can't really come back and break the 1, so we'll pay attention to that. But it could look something very similar to this right here. Who knows? Two large wicks right here, a third right here. This is kind of showing me like a possible double bottom, triple bottom, if you want to count the wicks like that. But long wick theory. So price action possibly still going in the opposite direction. So I'm not counting out the fact that we can still set this as a 2, come back and set a 3, 4, and then a 5 wave back on up to 30,000. A double top basically scenario. Maybe it's still a lower high, who knows. We'll have to go and discuss this when that time frame comes. But very possible that we could see a Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming out of this Elliott wave pattern to the downside. I know this is kind of getting real hard to see. We'll zoom in and I'll make it a lot easier, because we've talked about this possible Elliott wave pattern theory recently, and I was calling it an ABC corrective wave. Correct. Within that, I had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the C wave. I said it could possibly go 6, 7 as well sometimes, but what I'm gonna do is actually draw this out right here. I think this is actually a lot sexier in my opinion if we count it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down. Is what I'm looking at. I don't know. We then entered a rising wedge, obviously inside of this descending broadening wedge, and we had a breakdown. Of course, that's 6 to 8% chance we get that rejection from the 702, the 27,200, and boom, 252 almost, like we talked about. So right now I'm just seeing this corrective wave possibly getting followed up by an impulsive wave. So very important. Gonna want to pay attention to this. I just think it's possible that we see upside implied price action, because I've been pretty adamant, as long as we are still setting higher low in structure. Maybe we don't come down to this 3618 that I've been expecting at around 244, that sudden destruction range and number. It's this previous cluster range, the 252 right here, retesting, the tops of these wicks right here where we're getting resistance. I don't know, but let's look at the daily time frame, because bull trap. We lost the top side of this range, 28, 38,000, lost it. We got nuked into the full moon. A bounce off the 322 and the 223. Okay, we didn't quite get down to the 223. We almost got down there. So maybe we can still come down lower. Who knows? We're still in a falling wedge, but there's still a 68% chance it breaks to the upside. Remember that. Only 32% chance we break down, and if we do, it's usually going to be a sharp V-shaped recovery like we're seeing on the 2-hour time frame. Boom. Look at this. I mean, if this breaks out higher, we're going to 31,000. 32,200, 322, and if we get a breakout from 33, we're possibly going to 38 and 40k, you guys. So higher time frames always win. You cannot trade the news of CZ and Coinbase and Binance, Whales, the market maker, the SEC. They all manipulate this. It's all pre-baked in. The feds, etc. The United States government is printing dollars. Okay? Alright, at the click of a button. Alright, they're devaluing the currency. They've been doing this forever, but especially since 2020. And they're shooting for central bank digital currencies and eternal servitude and poverty, you guys. Okay, so the Bitcoin phenomenon and crypto phenomenon is going to steal the show one day. Remember that. But it's about only those that can be sophisticated in this new asset class that are going to make millions of dollars. Be the new uncommon 1%. Okay? So it's exchanges, you guys, that are getting hit right now. Alright? We know this. They're setting case law and regulations are coming. They've told us for 4 years. Plus, for 12. Basically, we knew it was coming. So this is possibly another big buying opportunity. Wow. If this fails, though, then like we talked about, we're coming down to 22,300, 21,500. If that fails, then we're possibly coming down to 20,000 or lower, and eventually after that, then there'll be another move higher. So it's just about win. It's about playing the game. It's about knowing when to get out, when to get in, having stop losses set. And if we do that, this is when people will get sick. Instead of being excited, they get excited when we pump up here instead of de-risking. When we pump up, de-risk, and get ready to go short. If we break down, close your positions, have stop losses, accumulate, and get ready to go long. It's simple. Plan A, Plan B, Omaha, Peyton Manning, baby. Audible. There are massive amounts of accumulations and opportunities I give you that will change your life forever if you take advantage of them. You got to be courageous. Be attentive to what's happening in the markets. So, Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. Let's look at that. I do not want the weekly to close under the 200 simple. It's the 223. Okay. It's the daily. Where's the weekly? Yeah. Okay. So we've wicked below the 200. Right now we're holding support. I do not want to see the weekly close this. This caused the bottom. 2018, C19, bottom. Back here, bottom. Okay? We don't want to lose this. Okay? Or otherwise we're going to have lower prices in the large time frame. So is there some type of rising bull flag, parallel channel? Okay? Possibly, you guys, and I'll give you a number because we need it. There's a measured move. I'll bring it over here in case we get the breakout. I'll be conservative, and that's 17,600. Probably, if I'm a little more conservative, 18,600. It's still a higher low. So technical analysis is saying this, not Coach Abe. I'm just following the rules. But if we break out, we'll be conservative. 54. We'll say 52 at the highest. Okay. Cryptocurrency 52 weeks in a year. Rabbit 52. We're in the rabbit year. That wouldn't be surprising, you guys. Not at all. At the highest. Who knows? But it's going to be followed immediately by this. Just a great short opportunity. So remember, follow us here. We're going to give you that opportunity if it comes, either way. So, alright. So this massive dump and this massive pump has cleared from 27,200 back up to it, but it's taken out two of our pi cycle bottom and high low indicators that I follow. So that's something interesting as well. You know, we're basically putting in this huge W pattern, you guys. Banger central. You know we love W pattern breakouts. Boom, buyers jumped in, bottom trend line. Okay, so now we want to pay attention to holding this right here. Okay, if we can hold this trading range, then we can possibly expect that bounce, that two wave coming in I was talking about. Understanding these basic ideas will again make you a ton of money in this market. So the summer solstice coming up around the 21st of June, I'm expecting this to be an important time period as we transition into Cancer as well. So you know, that's going to be as we approach the new moon. New moons are almost, not always bullish, but it could be the first moon. You know, that's where we get our pump, our rally. So it's just an astrological time period around the 21st, 22nd of the month, and I teach you all that number 22, the 21st, 22nd every month tends to give us a reset, a recycle, a change in the markets. For 3 years, irrefutable, undeniable. I can't help if the full moon or the new moon falls around this time period. It's all involved. Okay, so a change. So we can dispute it, we can argue it, we can say it does work, it sometimes doesn't, whatever. It is the 21st, 22nd, around the zodiac change, around a month change. Okay, it's not that we have, 12 months, we have 13 months. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not in the mother's womb for 9 months, you're in the mother's womb for 10 months. So remember that. It's spell casting. It's not money we talk about here. It is moon eye that we are talking about here. It is spell casting. Remember, it is not Monday, the day of the week. Anything M-O-N comes from moon, M-O-O-N, but Monday, moon day. Okay, so very important. Alright, the moon, it controls the tides of the ocean, it controls the women's menstrual cycle, and so many other things. So let's remember that. Irrefutable, undeniable. Alright. As a matter of fact, we're going to go back to the decode. Sun and Moon. 111. I've got 111 subscribers. Even if everyone died on the planet, the sun and moon would still be around. That very powerful 33. I'm 33. Speak nice to me. I got 111 subscribers. I shared with you earlier. That's the manifestation number. The sun and the moon is what these markets are ran on. Okay, sun and moon 111. Okay, these markets are run on a computer 111. Okay, alright. It is astrology. So before language, any language we ever spoke, we followed numbers and we followed the stars. Period. Point blank, period. The first symbols ever found was the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, and the number 13. Period. So remember that. Alright? So very important. Astrology, sun and moon, computers, all 111. That's the 3 ones that we see. Finance. Finances gives us, sorry about that. Alright. Finances, 3 ones. Astrology, 111. Sun and moon, 111. Computer, 111. The 3 ones. That's why the Fed runs our finances, ladies and gentlemen. This is so very important. Irrefutable, undeniable. It's all algorithmic. Boom. I don't remember which one. Algorithm. The 103. The mirror. That is not how you spell algorithm. But anyway, one of them. Algorithmical, something like that. Gave you the same numerological sequence. Alright. Let's check the chat. Any viewers? Awesome. Thank you all. Anyways, when you do view, I know it's early, you guys. Just coming out here, just relaxing, chilling, trying to get some views, trying to get some, support. That's all. Just grassroots. Alright, so again, Bitcoin 2-hour time frame. We've been in this digression trend, this basically falling wedge for a tremendous period of time. And we're still in this falling channel, regression trend, and we haven't broken out yet. We're right here at resistance, getting a rejection, and now we just need to find support on the 2-hour time frame. We need a breakout and a support held of 26,500. Okay, so that's the range that has to happen for the bulls to punish the bears. Okay, everybody that's shorting right now, that I believe this is a short squeeze. I warned about this in May 18th on Judaism Day. So like for multiple weeks I've been expecting to see some kind of short squeeze in the market, and I think right here around D-Day is when we are getting. So that's just why I'm here, talking about it, just preparing people that this was a bear trap. This is a bull trap, yes, but it's this bull trap that got completely wrecked that is making me think we're about to bounce to resistance and above, 28k, 29k, 30k again. Okay, so that's just my opinion, not financial advice. I'm following what the market gives me, though. I've got alarms and stop losses and limit orders set, so remember that. This breakout though right here failed, and the bulls got trapped and punished again. So unless we can break out of this 27,200, we're gonna go down. Okay, even if it's just to set one more low and then we go up and break it, it doesn't matter. Until since we didn't break it now, that's showing downside implied, period. It's a horizontal trading range and resistance. It is a roof. But if we break it, like I said, we can see $31,000, $40,000 Bitcoin easily. Banging central here of the daily candle close news. You better have your longs 50, 100x leverage set. Not financial advice, but I know some of you play around like that. But if we come down, like I said, we could possibly see 22.3, 21.5, and if we break that and set a lower low than this bear trap right here, we can close a CME gap. When we close the CME gap, we can see even lower, 17, 18,000. I'm thinking 18,700. That 187, murder. The penal code for murder. The timeout for that move will be tough. We'll just have to set our alerts. You'll just have to right click on trading view, and add alert right there, set it to send an email to you, period. Okay, so that way you can get it no matter what you're doing, and you're good. Set limit orders. Okay, so Bitcoin weekly chart again. Look at it right here. Strong resistance right here, like I'm talking about. And what we want to see is, this. If we keep going down, we want to see 22,300, 22,200, 21.5. That's about where we want to go and see an uptrend. And then that's where we finish before we come back down and decide where we're going to go. I think this is a macro for the first time ever. ABC corrective wave after 14 years of Bitcoin's history, and I could be wrong, but we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, possible 5-wave pattern, an ABC corrective wave. But will we see a day of reckoning? Is it possible? It's just a thought. I thought what happened last market cycle, last year, I thought they'd rip the band-aid off, but it's like the feds are just waiting to push in CBDCs, and they're just allowing the SEC to say, take their time with this is security and this isn't, and they don't even know how to regulate cryptos, it seems like. whether they want the CFTC to do it yet. And it's like, is Bitcoin just going to continue to roll over in much lower prices, 22,000, 12, 11,900? Is that ever going to be possible? Or are they just going to, fake us out? Either way, after this, what I'm thinking is an upside to 43, possibly, maybe even higher. But I'm really paying attention to this right here. Okay, so that 43 is the 14th prime number. Bitcoin's 14 years old. So if we can get back and get one more leg up, I think we're about to peel over towards, the end of the year, October, November, around the 100-year anniversary of the Great Depression, you guys. It's possibly giving us our 5 C wave. Who knows? But if we don't hold 21,500 at a low, high, higher low, higher low before moving up, then yeah, we can guarantee sudden destruction and coming down. Not financial advice, just what TA is giving us on a more macro time frame, a weekly view of what could shake out as a potential play in the market. This is me viewing this from the eyes of the elite, looking at this as a macro time frame, looking into months away into the 100-year anniversary of the Great Depression. So it wouldn't be surprising to see that, you guys, if we get it. And you saw it here, heard it here at the Daily Candle Close News first. So remember that. Alright, and remember, this code that we're sharing with you guys, around numerology, date durations, everything, it's not to be taken lightly. I mean, you can take it lightly, but you can also take it literally. It's to be used to your advantage. I'm out here every day crafting it to try and make it make sense so you can play the game and not let the game play you. Learn the rules of the game so you can effectively play the game, and to learn how to effectively break the rules so you don't get caught. This is what the code that I share you is all about, so you can remove the emotions during the process, so you can all become elite level traders like us here at the Daily Candle Close News. And if you follow my work, you know that you are the elite, and this code makes you above and beyond the average person's capacity to know what's going on in life, because we have a cheat code manual. That's why we were able to call the Queen's death 10 months in advance. That's why we've been able to call bullish calls in the markets or other things on the world stage, like the Taiwan war that kicked off not too long ago, that started to, and we were out here a year plus calling it. Like, it's just perception. Notre Dame, it's Nebuchadnezzar. It's the ability to see, because I'm born on 426. I'm an 801's birth card. So use the code. Don't let the code use you, though. So remember that. Alright, pioneers. We talked about Normandy landings that happened on 6/6, and the message today was, you're not poor. And that's giving us that same 6/6, that 5/6 that today adds up to, that I was talking about. Uninformed gave us that 56. You're not poor, you're just uninformed. Mind control, 56. So remember that, pioneers. We were talking about D-Day, and the day that we saw was where all gave some, but some gave all. That's giving us that very powerful 224 that we were talking about. So again, tying us into cryptocurrency and the Bitcoin markets again, because all gave some and some gave all right back to the elite yesterday, as we saw this euphoric bounce right back up out of this dip, close to around 25,200, a range that I was preparing you for, pioneers. So remember that. Just a very important day. Normandy landings, World War II is what it was that I made one mistake in. It gave us that 66, that 33 as well. That's something I wanted to reiterate. I was putting WW2, which is what it was, but the 6/6 date is when WW2 started. But something I'm looking at and paying close attention to is today's date, 6/7. That 67 number. I told you earlier, reset. We're getting a reset in the markets today. Reset not only gives us 22, but it gives us that 67 as well. Okay, so we just saw that, a reset in the markets, especially on the 2-hour lower time frames. We've talked about it. We've got a nice V-shaped recovery that I've been expecting to see, a nice short squeeze, but is the short squeeze over? Did we squeeze out enough shorts? I don't know. Only time will tell. But this time period, this 6-7, is very important because this day is internationally written 7-6, and we know that that ties us to our favorite pals at Skull and Bones. Sorry, you guys. I'm using one hand to pet the cat and one hand to type. So, anyways, Skull and Bones gives us that 76 today. You know, and their logo is the skull and cross bones, giving us that same 223 and that 67 today, that 110 in the rabbit year. I just broke 110 subscribers on YouTube and is at 111 now. So thank you, pioneers. But Skull and Crossbones giving us that same 67. Again, soul. It's not that you have a soul, it's that you are soul. Soul giving us that same 67. You know, it's tying us into life. You are the soul, life, the tree of life, 76, as above, so below. It's about becoming the master, is what I'm here to teach my pioneers. That same 76, that 22, okay, that 19 that we've been getting, that 19, that master, soul, 19, that is your spirit, 19, that is your battery, that is your shell that you live in while you are here until you reincarnate back again, 56. Okay, so remember that. You're not poor, pioneers. You're uninformed. They don't teach you this. This code is over 2,000 years old. Your English language that you think is so popular is only 247, not even 250 years old. Okay, so remember that. The date of Normandy landings was 6-6, the 66, the master. It's not a master builder, but it's a master power number is what I like to call it. That same 67, okay, that 149 we got in Skull and Bones, the 49 we get in Judaism, and who helps run the financial sector. You know, this is all just sacred geometry. And anybody that says different is either too oblivious to understand the realm and world we live in, that everything is math and numbers, okay, period. Pi, periodic table of elements, phi, the golden ratio, of phi and pi. Anyways, gone, the square, root of gone, the 360 degrees that he studied. Yesterday was his birthday, but anyways, anybody that does not understand that everything is numbers will never become the anointed one. And anybody that's saying this isn't true, well, they are just not wanting you to become the anointed one. Okay, that same 67 in today's date. The I am that I am. I told you are the two most powerful words in the universe. That same 67 that we get in today's date. So become the master that I am, and build your empire. Remember, it's all about you, pioneers. I'm here to help you, guide you. So again, we know what to expect, and we've got low and high ranges set and targets to achieve. So with all that being said, I'm going to check the chat one more time. I know I came on here early, but I'm going to sign off of this one. I hope you enjoyed this hour and 3 minute video on today, Miracle-Lays, the day of Mercury, okay, which is the day leaving 207 days left in the year, drop to 0, that's the 27, and I just did an hour and 3 minute live before I signed off, and that's Mercury, Miracle-Lays, the day of Mercury, not planned, you guys, but that is the 27th prime number. So pioneers, rise, build your fortress and build your legacy, because that ties us to currency, our number one asset, our mindset. Take care and God bless. Build your fortress, build your legacy. Pioneers, rise.